Welcome to South for Your Mouth. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Guess what we're going to do today? Welcome back to South for Your Mouth. We're going to make a peach cobbler, a very easy, simple cobbler. And a friend of ours, a viewer of ours, Bryson Hatfield, sent us a recipe as well as I had one. And we'll show you how we did it today. I've got two kinds of peaches. I don't have enough yellow peaches, so I had to put two white ones with it. I'm going to show you how we peel them. See, this is a yellow peach. It's not a freestone. In other words, we got to cut it off the pit, go to the bottom of it, make a slice, just a little slide. I went down too far on that one. Put it in some hot water. I'm going to show you two kinds of peaches. This is the white one. In our pie, it won't matter what kind they are. But you leave them in this hot water for like 15 to 30 seconds to get that peeling off easier. They're almost ready to come out. Just put them in your pan. I'm going to peel these. See, the peelings just pull right off when you do it in the water. Isn't that great? You don't lose any of the pulp of your peach. And by the way, you can make any kind of fruit pie. Bryson's recipe called for canned peaches, but I had these fresh ones and I said that'd be so good in it. So once you get it peeled, you can go right here to your other side bowl, and then you can just start cutting them. And they come right off, see? Looks like my pit split open, didn't it? Let me get that off. It's all right, you just go with whatever happens to it. Slice it. Most people don't have time to deal with these fresh ones, but these are fresh come in. We just made peach jam, and it's a blessing to have them to go into a peach cobbler. Let me show you this other one. It's a freestone peach. Let me get the peeling off of it. Look, isn't that neat? Peels right off when you put that hot water on it. See, it's not in the water long enough to cook it. It just gets that peeling off. And these are good peaches, these white ones. But we used the yellow for our jelly, or our jam. But these are good eating peaches. This is a freestone peach. It'll pop right off that pit. See? Freestone. And you just get it off that pit. I don't think it'll hurt to mix the white with the yellow to make a good fresh pie to you. It'll be good. I've got 5 of the little yellow ones, but I just want to make sure I had enough peaches, you know. You want a lot of good peach and peach juice in it. See how it's coming along? Now we got to go get some more ready to peel. We've got our last 4 peaches in here getting ready to peel. And by the way, if you want to put up tomatoes in the freezer or can them, do the tomatoes this way too to get the peeling off. Just put a little split on the top, a little X mark, and then that peeling will just come right off. You don't have to leave it no more than 30 seconds, maybe 15 sometimes. Our last 2 yellow peaches that I have. Been sitting here peeling them off. Problem is you want to eat them when you start peeling them because they're so good. You just do it just like I showed you a while ago. I've got 2 or 1.5 white peaches in here with it, and this is the yellow. And if you find a piece that has a little thing on it, then what do? Just cut it off. Make them just perfect. This is our last peach that I'm cutting up. This is the white one. I've got 2 white and 5 yellow in here. And what we're going to do now is put sugar on it, maybe a cup of sugar, or depending on how many peaches you got, of course. But I'm going to put about a half a cup of water because I made it before, and you want enough juice that the pie is juicy. So that would blend with the water and the peaches, and the water's going to come out of these peaches. I'll show you when we get it done. I'm going to put a cup of sugar on our peaches. That's a good many peaches. Now, if you're buying your peaches, Bryson said to get 2 large cans of peaches. And I'm going to mix it up, let it sit for a while. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of water. Stir it around. Let it sort of sit for a while. Let it hang out while you're making the rest of the ingredients. And then you'll see if you got enough juice or not. As a matter of fact, I'm going to add the rest of this. That would be probably 3/4 of a cup. All right, just going to wait and let the juice from the peaches come out of it. And in the meantime, we're going to take 2 sticks of butter and put in this pan. Put your oven on 375. If you're going to use a glass dish, this is a 9x13, you can put it on 350. But now if you don't like this big a pie, instead of using 2 of these, 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of milk, and 2 cups of sugar, make it one of these, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk. But you know, we're making a good size one here, so we're doing 2 sticks of butter, 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of milk, and 2 cups of flour. I'll show you as we go. Right now, just remember 2 sticks of butter. Melt it in the oven, and then we'll get back with you. While we're waiting on our butter to melt, we're going to do the liquid mixture here. This is the recipe, so you'll remember this is how you do it. You got your peaches ready. You don't have to do none of that if you buy the bulk peaches. Just get your 2 large cans. And this, we're going to put 2 cups of flour. This is White Lily self-rising flour. I love my White Lily flour. It's so tender and soft. Next, you're going to add 2 cups of sugar. Level it off. Now it's going to be real runny. You're going to say, my goodness, this is not going to work. But it does. I'm going to stir it around right here. This is going to be your batter for your dough, your little crust. 2 cups of sweet milk. I've never tried it with buttermilk, but I bet you it would be delicious with buttermilk. Or maybe you could do 1 of each, you know, 1 buttermilk, 1 sugar, 1 sweet milk, but I just did sweet milk like the recipe said. It's going to be real liquidy. Once you get it mixed up, it's not going to be thick. It'll be thicker, but not as thick as you think it should be. It'll be a runny batter. You don't have to get all the little things out, but if you see some little lumps, it's not going to hurt. Just get it as smooth as you can. And this is real vanilla flavoring. You're going to put 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. All right, when our butter melts, I'll be back and I'll show you how we finish it off. You'll look and you'll see that the butter's just melted. It's just a tad on the end there. But it'll melt while I swish it around. See there? I tasted of the juice and it's not as sweet as I want it, so I'm putting almost a half a cup, not quite a half, okay? And my peaches. Now you can make other kind of fruit cobbler. You don't have to make peach. Look at our butter, it's melted. Now let me refresh you with the recipe again. 2 sticks of melted butter, 2 cups of flour, self-rising, 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of milk, 2 teaspoons of this, vanilla. Now, if you don't want this big one, what you're gonna do, 1 stick, 1 cup of each of this, and you know, in other words, you can do 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, and 1 cup of milk. But this is the big one, this is the 2. Just pour it on it. Just try to evenly distribute it. Then you take your peaches and just start dropping them by the spoonful, sort of separate them so everybody will have peaches. See how nice that looks? You don't have to do it if you got the cans, just pour them in there. But I had these fresh ones, so we're going to scatter them out so everybody gets some fresh peaches. I told my daughter-in-law it takes about 6 peaches to make the fresh ones if you got nice big peaches. If you're doing fresh, of course. I believe I got more than enough, don't I? Now the rest of this, we're just gonna pour in there. I just wanted to make sure everybody got the peaches. We're gonna put it in our oven at 375 for about 50 minutes, but check it after like 45 and see if it's golden brown and looks good.
See how this crust is rising towards the top? That's what it's supposed to do. It's perfectly normal.
Looks like it's done. Look at there. See, putting that extra water in it, look, gave you more juice. Looks yummy.
Alrighty, we're here with the taste test.
What are we having? Peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler, let's see what we're working with.
I was so excited about this, and I couldn't wait, so here we go. Oh my goodness, it's fresh.
Peaches.
The best.
Peachy King, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Try it again. Yum.
Disbelief. All right.
No, I knew it was gonna be good.